What's up, Seattle?
Hey, y'all.
Jazz and Taé here, bringing you a weekly hot take. This is a new segment you can catch every Tuesday evening from 10 to 10:30 p.m.
In this new segment, airing live on Rainier Avenue Radio, we'll bring current events and trending topics to our audience, giving our unsolicited opinion and asking for yours.
As always, let us know if it was the way or not the way, and join the conversation.
Hey, what's up? Happy Tuesday.
Wish happy Seattle.
We're your hosts, Shantae
And Jasmine.
and this is your weekly hot take. So if this is your first time joining us, each week you can expect us to bring you some of the most burning questions and topics of the world, and we're going to give you guys our unsolicited advice or opinions on it, and we'd love to hear what you guys have to say about it as well. Last week I thought was a crazy week,
And then it just
and
got
then
worse.
Wednesday proved me wrong. And then it was just like, what is actually going on? We must be in the twilight zone.
Yo, it was crazy.
So tonight, we had to cover the hottest current event and trending topic there is right now, and that is the attempted coup that happened on Wednesday, January the 6th.
No, we're gonna call it what it was. That was a terrorist attack on the nation, on our nation's capital. That's what that was.
So that's the hot take tonight. We're going to talk to you guys about that, kind of update you on what's been going on since last Wednesday, and also just figure out what you guys think about it and ask you some questions about it. But before we get into all of that, if you guys want to join the conversation and give us your thoughts, you can join by commenting on any of the streaming platforms that you're watching on. So that is YouTube, that's Facebook, that's the Rainier Avenue Radio App. Anywhere you're watching it, drop it in the comments and we'll see it. Please, if you're watching it on Facebook Live, do not put it in the comment thread on the post, but in the actual live video comments.
Yes, please.
That way we'll actually see them.
Thank you.
And then if you want to go old fashioned with it, you can just call us at 206-290-9685. Again, that's 206-290-9685. And
I just wanted to point out real quick that you are slaying this right now. Okay, you did not come to play.
I was born to do this part. I can call out phone numbers, But before we get into tonight's hot take, we just kind of wanted to circle back to last week's. We talked about a bunch of things because, like we said earlier, there was a lot going on last week. But we just wanted to circle back to the stimulus checks, and we asked you guys if you'd receive your stimulus checks and what you plan to do with it. I can answer for myself. Yes, I have now.
Oh, you
received my
have?
stimulus check. Yes, I have.
I have not still. And I'm telling you, there's money that has showed up in my account. I still don't know where it's from.
That's probably it.
No, because did it show up for you as the IRS? Saba said it should show up as the IRS.
Yes.
Okay, I don't think I got it. Yeah, no, there's something else going on with my bank right now and my finances.
Well,
it's not the stimulus.
But you got stimulated.
Somehow, somebody stimulated me. Thank you.
I wait. So yes, I have. I received mine finally. Feels great.
That's
like
perfect.
I said,
just in time for your birthday.
But I already said I'm putting it into savings, and so that's where it will stay. But yeah, it will be a little birthday padding. If things go south or if anything pops off, I'm ready with that check. Some of our listeners responded, and they too had received their stimulus checks and had some pretty big plans for them.
Yeah, I'm still same thing with you. I'm going to be responsible once I get mine, and that's going towards paying off some credit card bills. But I would love to just have some extra play money.
Just a little cushion, that's just for a rainy day.
Ooh.
Maybe today I want some new Nikes. That's not even that much,
No, it's not.
I might just
you could do that today.
My birthday is coming up, so something like that is in my near future.
I bought myself a pair of all white Air Maxes for my birthday.
Yeah, I've got my eye on a pair of Nikes that have been on my sponsored ad on Instagram.
Because it knows. You keep looking at them.
Girl,
you keep looking at them.
It's between that and the Basquiat Coach dress that I've been eyeing for months.
Oh, now. I know. Yes.
I think they sold out. So I might just have to settle for the Nikes. Anyways, we digress.
Digressing. We do this.
But what's some of our hot takes today? What do you want to talk about first, Jazz?
Okay. So I'm going to try to I'm going to buffer up the politic talk and keep it straight with the messy. Okay. Messy is messy. So I'm not sure if the general population knows who Selena Powell is, but for anybody who is really kind of hip to the hip hop scene, you know who this girl is because she somehow manages to stay relevant. And it personally bothers me because she's annoying as hell and she's got no talent. Sorry, as far as I know, she's got no talent. Because whenever you Google her to find out what she's known for, it literally says Instagram personality, and she's known for taking risky pictures, which makes sense, Anyways, I'm not shaming her, I know a lot of people who make a living doing Instagram modeling and all that kind of stuff, but it's the extra stuff for me that I just cannot handle. So she's been rumored to have slept with Tekashi 6ix9ine in the past. I didn't know about this, but apparently.
Do you want to tell us who she is?
Did I not say that?
Are we leading in?
Oh, I'm leading into it.
Okay.
I'm leading into it because I know that you're going to have a lot to say about this person in particular. But she's been known to have slept with Tekashi, which when I heard about that, I was like, that's fitting because it's Tekashi 6ix9ine. They look like they belong together. But then she tried to say, that she had an affair with Snoop Dogg. Yes, that she had an affair with Snoop Dogg. That she was pregnant with Offset's baby. Do you remember that?
Her?
Do you remember that?
I didn't know this was her.
Yes. This bitch.
I can't.
She was saying that she was about to name the baby Karma with a K. So that would be Karma and Culture. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, she's just been out here. Oh yeah, and then most recently, late last year, she was on this podcast with her homegirl, and they were talking about how they had hooked up with Trey Songz and how he had peed on them. Okay, so this is this girl here who apparently is trying to get her claim to fame by out loud, telling everybody about the stuff that she's doing with celebrities. Okay, so now the reason why she's of importance today is because Little Miss Attention herself is back on the blogs because somehow somebody slipped up and gave this girl Drake's number, his actual number.
I want somebody to slip up and give me Drake's number.
Right. That's an accident I'd like to happen. Oh, whoops.
Like, whoever gave it to her is not a friend.
That's what I'm saying. Because, like, again, Drake being who Drake is, you got to know that he's got to know who you are, sweetie.
Mhm.
Like, and Drake being in a situation that Drake's been in where he had an oopsie baby, he's really making sure that he's keeping his, I's dotted and T's crossed, all that stuff, okay? So this girl reached out to him talking about, I don't even remember what she first initially said, but it was basically trying to like bait him, okay? And he was like, no, I don't want any of this. I know who you are. Like, my friends have told me about you. Bye.
I didn't give you my number.
You know, right. And basically she did all of this just so that he would go and open up like a DM. Like, I guess she had like mentioned him in her story at some point and he never like looked at it or whatever. And literally that's what she said. She literally said she did that just for his like attention, essentially. And like, she got a little bit of like rise out of him, you know?
I mean, he responded. Hey,
it worked. No, it worked. But my whole thing is like, what is it with her? It's like, what are we getting out of this? What do you guys think that people like her are getting out of this kind of thing? Because like, say, you know, for somehow she gets more clout out of this just because she's like fucking these dudes or whomever. But it's like, what are you trying to do from this? She doesn't have like a business she's trying to like get off the ground. As far as I know, she's not you know what I mean?
She's trying to be a Kim K. It's apparent.
But it's like, she's all, okay, I feel that. And I
mean, you know, she's just trying to be like a model, an influencer. Like, she's literally, everything she does is for clout and she's getting clout. And she's doing just that. And so it's like, I don't think she wants anything else outside of that. Like, fame and money. And like, to continue to sleep with celebrities. Like,
whether it's negative or not.
She doesn't care because, you know, the thing about publicity is that bad publicity is still publicity.
Ugh, yes, thank you. Thank you so much. First of all, she's hideous. I'm sorry.
Jasmine.
She is. She looks like a mess. I'm so sorry.
I mean, I don't disagree, but like,
she's done a lot to herself that I don't think has enhanced her. If anything, it's taken away from her.
She is somebody's cup of tea.
Celebrity's cup of tea, apparently.
Yeah. I would be interested to know, like, from a celebrity standpoint, with her track history and knowing that she does not keep her mouth shut, what is the draw for them? And it could just be that they know she's going to do anything. But I don't know. It just doesn't, there's no appeal to me. Like, if I were a celebrity, I'd want somebody that's going to keep their mouth shut and not run to the blogs as soon as they get just like an inkling of attention. Like, Drake wasn't even being friendly to her, and somehow this still made it to the shade room.
Like people are still talking about this, right?
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel a bit like, I feel about her the way I feel about the Kardashians, where it's like, if I don't give it any attention, it won't grow. And so
don't
that's
give
what
it
I'm
any
doing.
energy.
I don't know.
No, I feel you on that.
And I felt that way ever since her and her friend were on the show talking about Trey Songz peeing on them, and I was like, you're on a public forum talking about being peed on.
And it's like why?
Yeah, like, and I don't know if you're like shaming him or if you're just trying to put his business out there, but like, again, we know you were peed on because you experienced it, you know, like, I don't know, like, who do you want to be in that situation? Exactly. I think I'd rather be Trey Songz.
Exactly.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Personally.
No, I want her, I want for her to do better for herself. I really do.
And maybe she will. Like, maybe right now she's building, like, she's trying to build the rep.
Right.
So that she can do something that she's been planning to do. Like, maybe she's one of those girls that wants to be a rapper or a singer. And so she's building her fan base. She's got it going.
She's about to Cardi B herself.
Yeah. And maybe that's what she's doing. It feels that way.
I see that.
I would not be surprised if in the next, like, I'll give her 5 years. Next 5 years, we see her with some kind of businesses. Because I don't know what else you would be doing all this for.
No, I see that. I can feel that. Yeah.
That or marriage. Like, married
I
to,
don't
like,
think it'll be
married to somebody, like maybe a pro athlete,
one of those quick things, you know.
Rapper, yeah,
I see that. Yep. It would be an accident too.
You heard it here first,
right?
That's my hot take.
So I don't necessarily think marriage. I do think she might have like an oopsie baby. You know, she might accidentally trap one of these people. Oh, she's been linked with like T Grizzly even.
Interesting.
Like, just passed around. Come on.
I just would like to, again, know the appeal.
I'm sorry. Yeah. We were looking at, sorry. Anyways.
I'm like a private person, and I'm not even like, I'm not a celebrity. So I could not imagine, like, with everything, I don't want to say like everything they have to lose, but like they're in the public eye.
Right.
And the internet will like cancel you in like the blink of an eye. And I just, I don't know.
I mean, hey, Drake's got an album to promote, so I feel like that's probably why she even tried to like get anything, just because people are talking about Drake. She's like, oh, maybe if I get people to say my name with Drake's name.
Beside Drake. That's what everybody does. That's what Meek Mill and Pusha T did.
Yeah.
So their album sells. It's good.
It works, right? It works.
Right?
See, but here's the other thing. With her, I would believe that it was a little bit more about like clout if her social media was a bit more like poppin'. Like, it's hard to find her on Instagram. Like, she's not out here like that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Right. And that makes me think of too, like, so maybe that's the allure of the whole like celebrity side of things, like that aspect. I don't know how this stuff works. I've never been in that situation, so let me not speculate. But yeah, to each their own. More power to you, Selena girl. I don't like you, but I want the best for you. I hope you make good decisions, and I hope that this works out for you. If this is your plan, I hope it works in your favor.
What do you guys think about all of this? Do you know who Selena is? Do you think that she has a genius plan and will be doing something in 5 years?
What do you guys?
That she's built up.
Right. What do you guys think will come of her?
Yeah. What do you guys think of Selena Powell? Also, I would like to know, what do you guys think the draw is? Like, why do you guys think she's pulling so many celebrities and they keep coming, even though they know she's probably going to run to the nearest blog to blab all their information?
All about it anyways. Yep.
Maybe it's a ploy from both sides.
Hey, they're in on it together. I wouldn't be surprised. I was going to
say, you never know. You really don't. But we're going to change gears now and talk about the attempted coup, the riot, the demonstration, the Save America March. Whatever.
They're calling it everything other than what it was.
Everything under the sun.
Ugh.
So as you guys can see on the screen, Wednesday night, Trump supporters decided that they were going to storm the Capitol and they were going to right the election fraud that had happened this year. And they were going to steal the votes back for the people, for America. Because
I'm sorry.
That's what we stand for. The people have to be heard, and they seriously think that there was voter fraud and that this election was stolen. They genuinely believe that, and they believe that because of Trump himself supporting all of these false claims and spreading it, and he's not wavered at all.
No, he's not.
He's kind of backed that. And I guess, like, if you're gonna be wrong, you gotta kind of lean in.
Be really wrong.
You can't waver, because then they're gonna look at you and be like, man, why are all of a sudden are you changing up? This isn't like you. So I guess you have to lean in, but also it was extremely dangerous. Not only him, but many Republican senators and Rudy Giuliani as well were all, I would say, privy to everything that happened.
That was going on. Yep.
They have a hand in a bit of the responsibility. Some things that happened on Wednesday night. Unfortunately, 4 people did pass away, one being a cop. He sustained injuries from the attack that happened. One woman was actually fatally shot, which we all knew about if we were watching the news live. And
that was terrifying. That footage got circulated quickly. That was terrible to see.
There was a 15-day public emergency announced by the DC mayor. And a lot has happened. The House has passed articles to impeach Trump at this time. So next it'll go to the Senate, where for some reason I have a feeling they will somehow, for some reason, argue about it. even though everyone in the Senate's life was in danger on Wednesday night.
Right.
I don't know how you argue.
How can argue that at this
for
point?
The people who almost killed you at your job? Like, you guys were in the middle of proceedings, crouched under the chairs.
And you know what? Also, I want to say about that is like they really thought that they could stop the process, and all they did was postpone it.
Yeah,
they finished as soon as everybody. They finished, and guess what? Those people got sworn in, guys. So,
yes. So far, as of today or tonight, there's been about 70 arrests or 70 people charged so far, with 170 others identified at this time. So we're on the path to, justice, hopefully, because there have been murmurs that some of the charges being received are as low as like trespassing and all the way up to like murder.
Oh my gosh.
And that's a very
oh my gosh.
That's a very large range of like charges. Yes.
You know what? I love to see it though. I don't love to see, the murder and whatnot. That part I could absolutely do without. But I just love to hear that these people are like, these people were over here smiling for pictures and like so proudly just like faces out, no masks on, just like damaging things, thinking that there would be like no repercussions.
Absolutely.
And here you guys are
like what it looks like from the outside looking in is like they took a field trip to the Capitol building, and in the middle of them trying to confirm the electoral votes, and the police were like, oh yeah, there's nothing serious going on here, come on in. And then everybody that showed up for this field trip also had guns and bombs on them. Yeah. And then all hell broke loose. Like, it looks really crazy. And I would just love to see everyone punished to the full extent of the law. Like, I really wish that no one had passed, and I really wish that it hadn't come to this.
Same.
But I also think
so
that there have to be serious consequences because the crime was serious. I think that if we don't take this seriously and they're not punished, rightfully so, because like they could be punished and get like trespassing and maybe get like a year like probation. That's not going to be enough.
No, they could. I see them treating a lot of this like how they treated Felicity Huffman. And absolutely. In that whole like college admission scandal case.
Absolutely.
Like,
and that's what it's looking like, and that's what it's feeling like. And the reason we cannot do that or allow that to happen is because this was essentially a domestic terrorist attack.
Thank you.
And anybody watching,
boom, she said it,
is going to come for our way of living and our country and our democracy now, because we can do it on our own home turf to ourselves. Any other country that was just thinking of pulling some shit are like, oh, it's go time. Okay.
This was what they needed.
Not only that, but this was supposedly just the start, just the beginning.
And that's what terrifies me the most.
So not only has this really egregious thing happened, okay, that none of us have seen in our lifetimes, there's more to come. Like, I thought that was the worst. I thought what we've gone through this whole year was the worst of what we had seen. It's going to get worse. How is that even possible?
Because the Patriots are coming to revolutionize America.
All I know is that it's a tragic embarrassment for our country. And honestly, I don't want to be any parts of it.
No, I'm scared.
I wish I were living in Canada right now, or Mexico even seems better.
At this point,
right
yes.
now.
At this point, yes.
I think it's just completely bonkers. But I guess the question I wanted to know today for our hot take purposes is, what punishment do you guys think fits this crime? Now, as we all know, back when there were protests in the summer for the Black Lives Matter movements, there was a new law passed that if you were to take down any like Confederate monuments or to protest on, federal property, you could be sentenced up to 10 years in prison or in jail. I think that should be the minimum here. The absolute bare minimum should be 10 years for everyone involved, who they can actually charge with something, because let's be honest, not everyone is going to get arrested and not everyone will go to jail. But I think a minimum of 10 years is what should be asked, because it was dangerous. It was delusional. It was a lot.
Yeah, no, it was worse than anything that we saw when we were protesting last year for Black Lives Matter and for George Floyd and all of that, and Breonna Taylor. Like, nothing like that.
It's not even comparable because BLM, their purpose, they're fighting for their lives.
Right.
And this was like a toddler having a tantrum because you said they couldn't have a juice box.
Thank you.
Or the juice box that they wanted.
Thank you.
Okay. There was 2 juice box options and you gave them the other choice. And now they're upset, throwing a tantrum. That's what happened.
Literally.
And it's insanity.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how our country works. That is not democracy.
No.
If you think it is, you're delusional.
Right.
That's my hot take.
I love it. No, I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it.
And another thing I wanted to add, because in all of this, Trump is now not taking any personal responsibility for inciting this mob.
Nope.
He's now trying to say that he didn't do this. He didn't tell them to go down there.
What?
He's trying to wipe his hands completely clean of it.
Oh, no, baby. What is you doing, baby?
I want them to arrest him at midnight on the 20th.
Right.
I want them to come in with shackles.
As soon as it's over.
And I want them to take him.
Yeah.
Because it's like he can't even stand up for his own supporters. Like, not that we really wanted you to say that you incited this, but like, we know you did.
Yeah.
And they did this for you, and you can't even back them because you're a coward.
Well, not even just that, but like, you know, in any situation when lives are like lost, the president's offering their, you know, condolences or something, or like, you know, offering to take care of the services or something.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
And that's for even like the Capitol Police that passed.
Right. Nothing.
But you are the president of law and order.
Sir.
Okay.
A joke.
Yeah.
A huge joke.
Like, I'm sorry. Is it January 20th yet, y'all?
I'm just right.
I could cry over it. I'm so ready. I'm so ready for change. I'm so ready for something new that is not Donald Trump. And I'm so ready for like this era of insanity in our country to end. Like, I'm ready.
No, that's another hot topic or take we could talk about, is because the Trumpism's not going anywhere.
And he even said that even though his presidency may be coming to an end, this is just the beginning for them. And I was like, again, what does that mean? Like I said, I want them to arrest him immediately.
Right.
like immediately.
Waiting.
Don't let him get any time to flee or to start up some kind of little coalition somewhere, a community in a bunker, like nothing. Arrest him immediately.
Immediately.
For the people. Yes, that is our hot take
for this week.
Selena Powell, how did she become famous, and what do you think is going to become of her? And what do you think about last Wednesday's events? And what do you think these people
should be punished?
Yes.
At what extent should they be punished?
Yes. Because 1 year is just not going to cut it.
Nope. Not for me.
But we want to thank you guys so much for joining us again this week. Again, let us know what hot takes you'd like for us to touch on. We want to hear from you. Drop them in the comments, DM us on Instagram, and also tune in next week.
Bye.
Stay black.
For tuning into The Way's Weekly Hot Takes. Catch you next Tuesday, same time, same place.
And don't be a stranger. Feel free to reach out and message us if there are any hot takes you'd love for us to cover.
Remember to follow us on Instagram at The Way Jazz and Taé, on Twitter at The Way JT, and on Patreon, The Way with Jazz and Taé.
Until then, stay black. Peace.